Alright. Good evening. I just realized that there's two characters that have hair, and both of them have grey hair. I do not know why, but it's just something I noticed. Anyway, lost with the Ironclad last time, so continuing with the Silent. Random rare cut, sure. Enemies with X strength apply X weak exhaust. Okay, I don't... So that is at most like 3, maybe 4 later on. And losing 4 strength, that is quite the number, but... Wait, the Lagavulin? Matriarch. The Lagavulin was an elite enemy in the first game, I remember. I need to go left to fight 3 elites, so let us go there. Not entirely sure what I want to do here. That is enough block. Yeah, not yet exactly we'll just... You will never deal damage again, I guess. Actually, you can apparently give yourself strength, so... Because every enemy can basically just give themselves strength, I feel like this melee's not really that useful. Maybe it's upgraded version, I'll have to see. Do I go for poison? Whenever you draw a card, during your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Do I go with draw? Maybe. I don't want to do poison again. Basically just try different things. What relic do I get? A bowler hat. More money. Okay. That's fine. We will speedster. Defend. I don't want to use the melees with 0. I need to see what its upgrade is. Oh, you have spikes. I should have looked that up. No, you have spikes. Yeah, just melee. Oh, that's on one enemy. That makes it a whole lot worse. Defend. If it's only on one enemy, that is actually kind of just really bad. Well, I think I'm just gonna hit you. You don't scale, so 1 strength down is good enough. Like, I think it's probably okay-ish good, but... I really don't think... I do have to draw, right? So I could go... If I find a prepared, that would be great. Tools of the Trade would be great. Spiral for replay? No, hell. Sure, just melees, I guess. Actually, if we can survive at the untouchable, that's what, 14 block. That's really good. Neutralize you, defend, strike, strike. You just gave me a weak, that's fine. Speeds to defend. I still need something to draw cards with. Best case would probably be a prepared, which just draws these cards. That also gives me options to get the Sly cards out. Weak does not wear off. Sly, whenever you draw a card during... No, take the Ricochet. Yeah, a prepared would be amazing. Honestly, the Survivor Untouchable is already really good. What do you do? Whenever fossil deals unblocked damage, it gains 3 strength. That's a bit unfortunate. I do not want that to happen at all. And then I did not draw a single defend. So he will gain strength. He will gain a lot of strength, actually. And now it is probably mostly just a race. Because now I cannot block enough. A race I win. Cloak and Dagger, Abrasive, Sly again, 1 dexterity gain, 4 thorns. Holy shit, that sounds amazing. Having that on Sly, so you can just, like, discard it, makes it kind of grand. Unfortunately, I didn't have a discard card here. I do need a prepared. Just do that. Survivor, a strike. Actually, the ricochet, of course. Always discard the Sly cards. Defend, strike. So damage 3 times, and that's when I draw all of the defense. Great. We, again, do not have any discards. So Tools of the Trade would be amazing. For specifically because it draws and discards your card at the start of your turn, but still during your turn. So I don't know why I play that. Mostly just to get rid of it, I guess. Oh, he's stunned. You know what? Do that now. Probably should have played that a lot earlier. You give me vulnerable, that's fine. We do not. You hit. If he hits for 0 damage, he still hits, which means he still triggers the wonderful spikes. So the abrasive, I feel like kind of good. Skill potion, add a card to your deck. Expertise. Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. That probably works well with the speedster. Now I just need a discard outlet. You do just hit me, so no need to. You do just buff. Get the abrasive and the defend, and then you get a malaise. This guy scales a lot faster though. One defend, strike you, strike you. Honestly, give me a skill potion. I would like to not take that much damage here right now. Neutralize you. Defend, expertise. That worked rather well. So basically I want to make sure I draw less cards. Don't draw more. Apply weak to all enemies exhaust. 3 shifts. That does not count as a draw, I don't think. Skip. Need to go that middle path. That does allow me to go to a shop. Upgrades the ricochet and the strike, okay. What do we get? Potion always appear. At the start of your first turn, lose 2. At the start of all other turns, gain 1. I feel like I might want to take that. I will take a footwork. Fish oil. I will toss a toss the clumsy. The clumsy is probably the least annoying of the curses, but it is still a curse. It is these guys. Well, we can survive away the abrasive. That's a good start. So you gain block each time you're hit for the first time. Right. So we will hit you for 6 and then for 9. Block twice and give you melees. The thorns alone kind of deal with this here. Okay, we got some kills. The expertise actually did quite a lot of damage, which is kind of funny to me. Also, 3 dexterity relatively early on. You can now dig for relics at rest sites. Take a predator that draws extra cards. The fuck are you? You steal money. I do not like that. I do not have a discard. That sucks. Well, we will do this. We will hit you with a weak. Survivor the Untouchable. Strike. Take 4 strength. Predator. Defend. Now I want to see. I don't have the speedster out. I wanted to see whether that counts. Also, we have way too many defense here. Something is off about this creature. Yeah, obviously. We will neutralize you. I think we just kill him. Fat gremlin, sneaky gremlin. Yeah, it was just 2 gremlins in a trench coat. And he wants to bail. We will not allow you to. Another footwork. Every 3 times you apply poison, deal 11 damage? No. Another footwork. We will have all the dexterity. We will neutralize you. First of all, you deal 10 damage. So we can block 5 of that. We can block 10 of that. Oh, he just kicks you. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, we will... You deal 4 damage, so we can just... Abrasive defend. 5 dexterity is kinda neat. I don't have the speed set, so I'll just hit you. Neutralized. This is 15 damage. And a strike. Well. Defend, defend, defend. 30 block. I like having a lot of dexterity. Cloak and dagger backflip to draw 2 cards. That I'll take. Dig for a relic. You lose combat each you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Okay. Lagavulin. Are you sleeping? You are sleeping. That is good, because it means I can just footwork. I can footwork, I can abrasive. And then I can predator. You're a big lady, huh? You also hit for 19, which I do not appreciate, but I can block it. Honestly, having 5 dexterity early on is really nice. Speedster. I think we do a backflip. And we do a defend. She also doesn't really hit all that hard. At least not yet. Yeah, she will buff now. We can predator you, neutralize you. Strike. Backflip to draw. Well, should have maybe done that first and then discarded the other thing. You deal 21 damage, that I do not appreciate, but... Oh, you lower... You You do lower my strength and dexterity. That I do not appreciate. There's the survivor. Could have used that earlier. Survivor, the ricochet, which deals 1 damage 5 times. Yeah, so that kind of outlived its usefulness. So, thankfully, the damage from the speedster will remain the same. Now we are down to 1 dexterity. $22 damage. I block 4, that's fine. Neutralize, survivor the ricochet, which does absolutely fucking nothing. I'm lucky I went with the speedster. Now I actually have to see if we deal 4 damage, 8 damage with that. No. The ricochet does absolutely nothing. It's still discarded though. So the predator does not draw in my turn, it draws at the start of my turn. I think that's a death. I survive. Barely. I will not survive the next hit. 14 times 2. Well, we can backflip. To draw, we can toss this one. Very close. Nightmare. Next turn, add 3 copies of the card into your hand. Echoing slash deal 10 damage to all enemies. Repeat this effect for each enemy killed. Deal 10 damage to fatal, gain an additional card reward. Like for 1, that's actually kind of neat. Especially if they have like minions. Enchant all defense with Goopy. At the start of your turn, draw 1 additional cards. I don't want that. So, I don't necessarily want the Ember. But I want the other 2 things even less. Survivor the Untouchable. Now we can neutralize you. Abrasive. Defend, of which we only have 1, funnily enough. Yeah, this is at the start of your turn. Not during my turn. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. Also, they hit like trucks. You get 15 strength? Are you serious? Backstab, expose, dagger throw, draw this card. That is exactly what I need. More of that, please. Another speedster. Yes. Best image combo, you exhaust the skill, add a copy. Toss a normal strike. Maybe I should take a Noxious Fumes. Do we have a survivor? We do not have a survivor, so we will just defend. Also, what are we fighting? Knowledge Demon. Have I fought that before? We can Speedster, Footwork, Dagger Throw, Toss, D-Strike, Neutralize you. Now I can, I think, the defend. Would have loved to play the expertise, but unfortunately no. Okay. Ricochet. Strike you. 10 block or 9 block. Doesn't really... Actually, this one. And then I can just do that. That is, I think, more damage lost, or more damage prevented. You take at most 9 damage, so... Well, we do have enough block. Them not blocking damage from multi-hit attacks, kind of good for me. A room full of cheese! Sure, get me some common cards. I'd hoped there would be a dagger throw. I will take a flick flack. There is no... In that case, take a sucker punch. At Metamorphosis. At 3 RAM attacks your dark pile, they're free to play this combat. Upgrade a card. A bit of a cocoon is shaking and wriggling about the worst froth. It stops wriggling. The cocoon ignites what is going on. In a flash of light and flame, a spirit grafter rushes into you, threatening to merge with your being to become complete. That sounds horrible. But I'll take it. Because of Metamorphosis, that sounds fun. And I do have a bunch of Ember. Okay, so we can... Dagger throw. Toss the abrasive. Fortunately take 15, but I guess that's fine. Neutralize you. Footwork. Survivor the Untouchable. Speedster. Footwork. Second Speedster? They don't attack, so we can do that. So what I want is more backflips, I guess. Can we kill one of you? Predator here. Unfortunate. Echoing Slash would have been great there. Well, he's dead. Survivor and the weaker strike. I doubt I'll use either of them, but never know. So you gain strength every turn. That not great for me. Backflip, yeah. Dagger throw, the Untouchable. Neutralize. I have enough block. I also have a lot of Ember. Expose, doing strike, piercing well. No. Actually, piercing well is like super block. Dig for a relic. What do we find? The kunai. So now we can get additional dexterity. I will take a mango. We just need to attack often enough. Can we... Okay, so you hit for 6. Meaning we just block. Okay. We can Metamorphosis. We can Survivor the Abrasive. Sucker Punch you, strike you, strike you. Get additional dexterity. Grand Finale. Can only if there are no cards in your draw pile, deal 60 damage to all enemies. That's kind of funny. But also not really something I can currently do. He hits for 19. That ain't grand. Finisher. Skewer. Well, we will defend. Defend. Strike. Get some extra dexterity. Love that. Footwork again. Sure, have a dagger throw. Toss a malaise. Predator, Echoing Slash. More dexterity. Now I kind of want to go with shivs. Dagger throw. Should have maybe looked for something to discard first. Backflip, Survivor the Untouchable. Neutralize, strike. Defend, why not? Could use more thorns. Well, we will just skewer you. Add a card. Get for block. No. I want more draw this card. It is you. You add dazes. I remember. You also hit me for 21 in the first turn, which is not good because I can only block 5. So, let us draw. Then neutralize. Then you hit for 14, which we might be able to block. Would have loved to play the footwork, but it shall not be. Okay, so Speedster. Defend. Dagger throw you. I'd hoped for something. Actually, yeah, toss a flick flag. Defend. Yeah, hit you for the dex. Should have done that first. I am very low on health. Speedster, footwork, survivor, toss a dazed. That's fine. Huh. That's a loss then. Though the abrasive could have been really good against this guy since he hits repeatedly for like 7 times. Abrasive is kind of neat. That's a good skill. Power. Would have liked to play with that a little bit more. I can't make you forget resonant beeping sounds. Good. Choose one of 3 rare cards. Yeah. Prevent the next time. Echo Fall. The first card you play each turn is played an extra time. Channel Lightning. You could have Lightning already channeled this combat. This is a really good ender. This is a good start. I feel like both of them are not what I need. I can go for 2 elites, so we shall do so on the left. Like, the Echo Form is great, don't get me wrong, but now I take that I will not be able to not take the damage in the first unless I find an anchor. But it also scales very well with the Voltaic, because if you have like if you like use the Echo Form and then channel the Lightning twice as the first, and then you cast Voltaic, you get like 3 and then you get 6, I think. At least that's how it should work. First time you play a 0-cost card each turn, return it. You know what? Cold Snap. Drowning Beacon. Crossing a dreamscape of rocks and still waters, you emerge to face a sinking lighthouse emitting anti-light. You can bottle up the eerily glowing water that's pooled here or climb up the dilapidated structure to reach the lens. Exhaust your horn, darting cards. Whenever you add a card against block to your deck, enchant them with Nimble 2. Holy shit. That sounds amazing. It's just 2 extra block. On basically everything you do. All of your blocks, basically. Defend, defend, strike you. He did not die. That's the problem with Echo Form. If you don't have it early on, it's kind of not good. Start of your turn, gain 2 block for each unique orb you have. Sure. Like, currently I only have, like, Lightning and Frost, so it's gonna be 4 block, but hey, it's 4 block. Not gonna complain about that. Snail. Take a coolant, defend, defend. The Echo Form is, by the way, really funny with powers, because it doubles all of your powers. Now I need a cold snap. There it is! Perfect. Defend. He got stunned. When an enemy dies, immediately eats it, becoming stunned and getting full strength. Well, the strength will not help you. Droplet of precognition. Yeah, sure. A cool headed, I like that. Go for the eyes. Gain 1 focus this turn. Yeah, if I play with orbs, that is most likely what's useful. Hits for 3. Take the coolant. Take a defend. Take another defend. A vigor. Defend. Cold snap. Focused strike. I still take 12. Not ideal. Well, we can cold snap you again. Defend. That should block fully. Defend, defend, zap. Oh, he's done. Perfect. Get a zap. Actually, no, wait. I don't have the Echo Form in my hand anymore. Fuck. So we will focus strike. Zap. Strike. $99 fragile. Hit for 33. That's kind of annoying. 12 damage again. Focused strike. Dual cast. Zap. He dies. Bag of preparation for more draw. That's good. Hologram. Gain 2 block, 5 block. Put a card from a discard pile into your hand. Exhaust. Uproar. Take the hologram. Now I want to see the upgrade on the Echo Form. What do you look like? 3. You're just not ethereal. Okay, that's fine. This is better. 3 block is good. You give 2 focus. I'll take the 3 block here. If I don't have the time to play it, I will most likely not have the time to do anything else with it. Ooh. Whenever you kill, gain energy and draw. I think I can't do another elite, so I'll go here. What do we have? Every 3 turns, gain a block. Sure, that's just mayhem. And let's take that as well. You know what? Fuck it. Elite. Maybe? First time we play a power, each combat gain 7 block. That is good with stuff like the Echo Form. Unfortunately, you hit 4. What is this? 15 damage. So if I take 7 block, that is not enough. But it's also the first combat after a fire. So we do have additional defend. Now, yeah, you hit for 15, meaning I have to block more, I think. So you're the strongest. Can we? We will definitely... You hit for 14, 17, so I need at least 10 block. Meaning I have to play you first, even though I would have loved to play the coolant first. I take stupid amounts of damage here. We will punch you. Channel of Frost. Defend. Hologram. The Cold Snap doesn't really matter, I don't think, because I'll be playing the Mayhem. Just random it. A strike. Perfect. Yeah. Give me block. And then hit you. It feels like we are stable. The dual cast was not really what I wanted here. You hit for, what is this? 18 and another, so 25, meaning we will... Oh, wait. The Mayhem is the first card played. Meaning the Mayhem is always doubled. That's kind of a neat combination. Not sure how good it is. I'd definitely take it on a cold snap. Kill this guy. Then just go block. Cold snap again. Take that. Zap once. Strike. Focused strike. The other strike would have killed it. Should have just hit it. Well, we can just hit it here. Lucky fish. Extra sample. Another echo form. You know what? Why not? You hit for 10. We can, however, echo form, production, hologram, coolant. So this echo form would be doubled, and I will absolutely take it. So if we now just defend... Okay. That's good to know. I wanted to see whether it plays the first card like 4 times or the first 3 cards twice. It does the first 3 cards twice, which might be even better. I am very low health. And now we just random. What do we get? An injury and a dual cost. Boost away. Gain 8 block at a dazed. Sweeping beam. Trigger all lightning against the enemy. Yes. I hope I survive here. It is these 2 guys again. We will definitely... Mayhem gives us 7 block, and then the defend gives us 7 block. And now we hope that the Mayhem gets the... We don't have enough block. We die. Very close. Actually, not really close. We absolutely fucked it up. The echo form was maybe a mistake. I needed to make sure I get some Ember first. Energy, whatever. Regardless, Ironclad again. Upgrade a card. I will lose this and this. Okay, I can see a way to fight 3. Defend once, hit the slug. Is the demon form still in the game? So if I block this, I block 3. If I just hit you, I block all of it. Because he's also stunned. And now he hits for 12. I think I'll just rush you. Juggling! Add a copy of the third attack. Pillage, d6 damage to the cards until you draw a non-attack card. Gain 2 strength. Add a copy of the third attack you play each turn into your hand. No, I'll just gain some strength. Toadpole. What a name is Toadpole. And flame, defend, strike you. Then we can just hit you again. Take a bit of damage. I think bash strike kills. Yeah. How from beyond deal 16 damage to all enemies? At the end of your turn, if this is in your exhaust pile, play it. Oh, that's really good. So you now have exhaust synergies. Which, I don't know if that existed beforehand for the Ironclad in the first game. I don't remember any, but I also haven't extensively played it. I feel like 2 strikes will kill him. Perfected strike armaments. I think the copies are only for that combat. I still don't think whether I would take it. You hit for 8. We will hit you for 6. Smoggy, you can only play 1 skill per turn. Well, we will play you. You are not in my exhaust pile then, in which case we will upgrade a strike. Hit you twice, and now he summons, huh? A minion. What are you, a time bomb? This creature is trying to take you down with it. Will attack you for 8 damage before being destroyed. In which case we'll just not destroy it. Like, what question is that? Oh, it... Okay. So they do blow up. Even if you don't hit them. I need something like a true grit to get rid of that exhaust card. Assemble a dimly lit check. Oh, you want to give me tease. At the start of your next combat, upgrade your starting hand. At the start of the next 5 combats, gain 2 strength. I'll take the dazed. Howl from Beyond. You deal 16 damage. I think I might want to be a bit on the safer side here, though. 2 strength, draw 3 cards. Stone armor. We will take a lot of damage in this fight again. This fight kind of just wrecks me most of the time. I do need to defend. We will upgrade you, though. You deal 9. I can kill you, in which case you still deal 7, 16. I can block for 13 more. Yeah, you hit for 3 times 3. Well, I think it is time we howl from beyond. And now we take... Well, now we die. Fuck. This elite kind of always wrecks me. The howl from beyond is funny, but I think you need to start... You need to already have started like exhaust synergies. Or just an exhaust build. Otherwise it just... Both no agony of family. Still seeking approval. Foolish. I will... Transform Untouchable and Bouncing Flask. Bouncing Flask makes me feel like we're going for poison. Okay. You hit for 4. We will neutralize, survive the Untouchable, and Bouncing Flask. Poison can be very strong. Why did I defend? He's not attacking. If you take 16, if I hit you, that's 22, so that's not enough, in which case I'd rather block some. And now you just die. Outbreak, another Bouncing Flask. I'll take the Outbreak. The Bouncing Flask will trigger that by itself. So we can Outbreak, Bouncing Flask. Survivor Untouchable. Strike, strike. So I'd like to have an Envenom. Well laid plans. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1. Prepare this, draw, discard. Memento Mori, deal 9 damage, deals 4 additional for each card discarded this turn. I think I'll retain. I don't generally like doing hand manipulation. But if it can't be helped, it can't be helped. We will retain the Bouncing Flask. Basically, that way we can retain a big slide card until we actually have to use it. Bouncing Flask again. And now we'll retain the Survivor. Actually, he dies, so whatever. Draw 3, discard 1. Predator draw. I'll take the Ricochet. Probably really good with the... what do we get? Adrenaline and Sucker Punch. Alright. But yeah, the Ricochet is probably really good with Envenom. Hit you. Defend, strike. Do I? No, I don't. So if you gain strength, we can Sucker Punch you. Defend, defend. Right, well laid plans. Survivor, the strike. Sucker Punch, the bigger hit. Retain the Bouncing Flask. Now we only hit for 8, so we can do this. Retain the Ricochet. Take 3. Right, Adrenaline. The Bouncing Flask. You die. And you die. Perfect. A dash, gain 10, deal 10, add 3 shivs into your hand, reduce this cost by 1. Sure. Try and get an Envenom. 4 times 2. We will toss this, play the well-laid plans, play the Outbreak, retain the Bouncing Flask. You only debuff, so Bouncing Flask it is. Draw 2, neutralize, and then I think the Ricochet. The weak doesn't do anything. We can keep the weak. Actually, keep the untouchable. Right, Sucker Punch you. I think Bouncing Flask might kill. Not quite. 1 damage is missing. Great. Fuck. Fan of Knives. Shivs now hits all enemies. Take that in preparation again. And it's you. We can Bouncing Flask, neutralize, Sucker Punch. You will add shit to our hand. Now we can Fan of Knives. Adrenaline, let's see what we get. That's the Outbreak. You hit 3 times 4. So I think we might actually need to just block. Alright, now we can up my sleeve. Survive the Ricochet. Maybe I should have done that first, so I could up my sleeve all of these guys. I do appreciate that the last Ricochet hit waits for the enemies to spawn. Now we can defend. Bouncing Flask. We don't have the Outbreak. Fuck. I need Ember. I need like starting Ember. Neutralize you. Well-laid plans. Untouchable for 9. Spend the defend for 8. I am down to 2. That ain't great. That is not great for me at all. We can Sucker Punch you. Defend Outbreak, I think it die here. Yeah, it die here. Not a great showing. Not a great showing at all. I do like that Neoth actually just gives you buffs now instead of checking whether you managed to get to the first boss. I'm not entirely sure why we have a bunch of different Titans now. Something I missed in the first one. Transform one card, 2 card awards from other characters. And shot all card in the first card award with Galam. Replay once per combat. That could be good if I find a good card. Left side has 2 elites and right side has 2 elites, but the right side has a better spread between. At least I think so. Give me a good card reward. A cold snap or something like that would be grand. You, I think if I do this and then evoke, you just die. Go for the eyes. Skim. Iteration. Draw 3 cards, replay 1. Like drawing 6 for 1 Ember, not bad, but I think I'll take Go for the eyes here. Because 2 weak is also really good. And it's also like, it's like 3 damage. Unfortunately, replay only counts once. Which I just now learned. Lightning Rod. At the start of next 2 turns, channel 1 lightning. Deal 6 damage twice, play a random attack from your draw power, prevent the next. Yeah, take the Lightning Rod. Like 4 block isn't a lot, but free anything that channels for free is really good. A loop, double energy, okay. Beam cell. Get me. I can't afford the loop. I can't afford anything. Why did I come here? Go for the eyes. Defend once, strike. I don't want to cast my orb away. Strike. Actually, can I? Yeah. So it's always 1 on the left. That might make the playing a bit faster. We will definitely go for the eyes, you. Lightning Rod, zap, and have a defend. Channel more. Perfect. Another Lightning Rod, a Shadow Shield. Gain 11 blocks, channel 1 dark. Sure. We will defend, strike you. So the Assassin, I think, deals the most damage. I have never seen a Crossbow Raider, but he apparently also deals quite a lot of damage. And he gains himself some strength. Right. Get me a... Well, we will zap first, then we will get a Shadow Shield. I do like the Shadow. The Shadow only deals it to... Yeah, the enemy with the lowest HP. Defend, strike, strike. Can we... Lightning Shield, block, block. Double cast. Thunder. Whenever you evoke lightning, deals 6 damage to each enemy hit. Yeah. Like evoking lightning is something I like to do. We will definitely use the thunder and then we will use a shadow shield. Okay. Hotkeys do make the game faster. Go for the eyes on you. Lightning rod, you hit for... So we will just use all of the defense. Get me a zap. Get me a defend. Well, that's unfortunate. Use the weaken potion. Go for the eyes on you. Though you are already weak, so that did nothing. Well, it did deal 3 damage, I guess, so it's fine. Wonderful. Another shadow shield. Dual cast. He's dead. Perfect. Leap for 9 block. Gain 7 block. Next turn gain 1 energy. Another go for the eyes. Also, is this thing just exclusively I? Take the charge battery. Smith, what can we upgrade? You, 3 more block. You just double the lightning damage, right? 7 block, apply 2 weak. I think I'll take 2 weak. Have I had an elite? Well, okay, I need to go to the right one. Go for the item. Shadow Shield, strike. You do summon a pal, don't you? Yes. Thunder. Battery, strike. Now we can... I will always strike this guy. There's no reason not to strike him. Alright, strike him. Zap. Lightning. Fortunate. Oh, well, unfortunate. Go for the eyes. I don't think this guy has eyes, but I'll take it. Boost away. Gain 6 block at a daze and you discard pal. Take the hologram. Akabeko. 8 vigor at the start of turn. It is the statue. That is not good for me. Because I feel like I'm not really the highest damage build going on right now. Should give me a colorless card. Catastrophe. Fisticuffs. Ultimate strike. Get the catastrophe. Play. Strike. Go for the eyes. Shall we begin? I need to just be very defensive. And I still take a shit ton of damage. Yeah, I think I just have to do it like this. I think I die here. The statue is not an enemy for my current build. He deals 17 damage. Catastrophe. Yeah, no. Actually, I didn't look at his HP. I should have just struck him. Stupid. I remember the first time you came before me, so furious, so useful. Choose one of 2 colorless cards. Stratagem. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, choose a card from it to put into your hand. That's kind of neat. What do we have elite-wise? 1... Okay, the most is 2. I think I'll go on the left side there. Yes. Strike, strike. Yeah, the Ironclad is kind of just the simplest of them, huh? Not even sure what card I would like generally to have in my hand whenever I reshuffle. Sure, take the bash, why not? Not gonna play it. You buff, so now we can take the bash. And one more strike will kill you. Stampede! At the end of your turn, one random attack in your hand is played against a random enemy. Whenever you apply vulnerable, draw a card. Body slam. I'll take the Stampede. Share knowledge. Get a colorless raw. Yeah, get me a colorless card. Ultimate defend. Shockwave. I'll take an ultimate defend. Ultimate strike is kind of funny because the perfected strike would be stronger, making it not the ultimate strike. Stampede. Ultimate defend. Stratagem strike. Don't need to play that strike. So the Stampede, I guess you can you can stack. Havoc. Dismantle. Do 12 damage to all enemies. Cost 1 less for each attack. Play this turn. 8 damage. No, I'll take the Havoc. What a hand. For an enemy that doesn't attack. Well, Ultimate Defend, Havoc. Use a bash. Sure. Unfortunately, my bash is now gone. Havoc. For a strike. Defend, defend. Like, attacking for free, kind of funky. I like it. A regen potion is good. Setup strike. Taunt. Gain 7 block, apply 1 vulnerable. Exhaust all non-head hack cards in your hand. Gain 5 block for each card exhaust. Get a setup strike. These two again. Well, we will use the Stampede and block at least a little bit. The Flycanet deals more damage. But I feel like we can kill the slime faster, and that reduces the damage faster. Setup strike you. Stratagem defend. The bash will be used automatically. At random, it always goes against the same guy. And yeah, he hit us hard. Yeah, get the setup strike. Play the setup strike. Havoc. Gain 5 block. Gain 16 more. 11 more. Hit him. Bash. Bash your head in. Stable serum to retain. Flame barrier. It's just block with like thorns attached. Sure. Is the bird. Stratagem me. Block, block. Setup strike doesn't help because we don't have any strikes to set up. I would love to play the flame barrier, but the stampede I feel like is a better option here. Honestly, just retain me my cards and also give me regen. Havoc, what do we get? Ultimate defense, so that is out. You hit 3 times now, so now the flame barrier goes in. And my bash is gone again. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm not going for block, so it is not that good. First power gives me block, that's good. Another Havoc, sure. I just need to make sure I don't exhaust all of my cards. Makes you cost 0, huh? That's not bad. So that's now basically a good block. Stratagem. Strike. Sure, Havoc. The setup strike. That's unfortunate. Havoc, the strike. And defend. Stampede, ultimate defend, strike. I had hoped it would use the bash. Get me an ultimate defend. Havoc, a defend, Havoc, a strike. Actually, you can't make him vulnerable anyway because he has the artifact, so... irrelevant. Shouldn't have used that, I should have used the defend. Since I have the stampede. Get me a Havoc, why not? Havoc! Ultimate defend, Havoc, a defend. Well... should have just hit him. At the start of your turn, put a random attack from your discard pile in your hand and upgrade it. Take me an Iron Wave. I feel like if we use the Havocs a lot, we will not get a big discard pile to upgrade cards from. The Gorget, I'll take it. Sure, join forces for 51 gold. That's fine. I think I Smith. The Iron Wave is 2 more damage, 2 more block, 3 more strength. Do I want to upgrade the Havocs just so they're cheaper? I think I want to do that. Now I need cards that are played from my discard pile. Should have used the setup strike first, not gonna lie. Now we can Stampede, strike you, defend. The Iron Wave will be played. Strike, Stratagem, Ultimate Defense. Now I can just make sure that I have the card I don't want exhausted in my hand. We will set up strike you, Havoc for a strike, Ultimate Defense, strike him again, take 4. Basha. Defend, hope it plays the Iron Wave. It did not play the Iron Wave. Get me the setup strike. Havoc. It played... Great, it played a daze, so that was great. Perfected strike. How many strikes do I have? I have 5 strike, I have a setup strike, so that's 6 in total. Meaning you deal 18 damage, which isn't bad. I think I'll take that and hope you just get played by the Stampede or by the Havocs. Stampede. Basham. Stratagem, setup strike, Havoc. Ultimate defend, well, that wasn't the greatest. We can defend, definitely play the Iron Wave. Take 13 still, actually 11. Get me the setup strike. So you deal 20 damage. Can I? I'm just gonna upgrade all of you. Play the setup strike, Havoc for a strike. You did 39 damage, which isn't quite enough. But if I play the strike and you, then the setup strike will be played automatically. Perfect. Molten Fist, another Havoc or another setup strike. Take another setup strike. You spot an aged statue, half submerged into a pond. Its hands gently rest atop a stone sword. Something is also glittering at the bottom of the pond. Word of offering, perhaps. You could really use some money. And I don't really need that much money. Transforms into a powerful relic after defeating 5 elites, okay? You rest the sword of the statue's hand and the whole thing crumbles apart. It's too dangerous to pick up whatever was glittering at the bottom of the pond now. Inspecting the sword, you sense an incredible dormant power with it. Now I just need to fight and win against 10 elites, 5 elites, which... Actually, finding 5 elites is gonna be the biggest issue of that. Stampede. Havoc. Get a strike out. Sure, just set up strike. Six times 2. We will strike. Strike. Ultimate defend. Iron Wave automatically. And now he will hit us real hard. 26 damage. Colorless Potion Mass of Strategy to draw 3. Sure, get me a setup strike, whatever. Ooh, it played... I love it when it plays the big strike automatically, for free. Get me the perfected strike in hand. I don't want the Havoc to play it, actually. I love when it is played for free. That is always great. Ultimate defend, setup strike, setup strike. The bash is played automatically. Havoc on another Havoc on an Iron Wave. Take 6. I feel like I will need to play big defend here. I do not care which of them it plays, because both will be good. Havoc, a defend, another defend, hit you, and then hit you for free. I could have just killed him. Havoc. Set up strike for the kill, perfect. 100 gold, Fiend Fire, exhaust your hand, deals 7 damage for each card exhausted, block is not removed, vulnerable enemies take an additional 25% damage. Sure, take the cruelty. It is the Witch upgrade for cards. Remove 4 cards from your deck whenever you shuffle add a soot into your draw pile. Gain 1 star, extinguish after 5 combats can be kindled at rest sites. Okay. So I actually have to reactivate that. I can fight 2 elites here at most, so yeah, that is gonna be the biggest problem with the rune sword. Just finding enough elites. To be fair, that will be easier on higher difficulty, because at higher difficulty you fight more elites. So that's not really a problem there. Also, we fight the sandworm. Have a setup strike, have a bash, have a strike, and then of course he strikes not the one he should strike. Whatever. So you take. I think you take wood. I think it. Yeah, they take more damage now with the vulnerable. Burning Pact, exhaust a card, draw 2 cards. That is good. Now I want something like the Howling of the Wolves or whatever that was. Stampede, ultimate defend, stratagem defend. No. I think I should probably go for this guy in the back first. Set up strike on him, set up strike on him. Defend, strike, perfected strike for 26. Yeah, just hit him. Ooh, I'll take it in flame. I do just hit people, so that's not bad. Play the Stampede, set up strike, bash. Perfected strike. Oh yeah, you give that stupid tender, don't you? I think we're just gonna race you. Because currently it looks like we're winning. That is a pretty hefty, like, debuff. I had hoped we wouldn't draw another attack. Havoc, setup strike. Havoc, the bash. Slice. Touch of Insanity. True Grit. Now currently the True Grit is exhausted random, but you can upgrade it to make it exhaust. Juggling. Kusarigama. If you end your turn, deal 20 damage. Screaming Flagon, okay. Mind Blast. So I don't think I have to worry about... I don't think I have to worry about actually getting rid of cards. Because if we just exhaust all of them, that is basically the same thing. We will definitely set up strike, True Grit you, toss a normal strike, actually toss a defend, hit him. The Obscura. What do you summon? You summon an illusion that deals 16 damage. And you just revive with full health, but you do get strength, so we might want to get rid of you. I don't think I want to use that necessarily. Take 8. There's the Stampede I was looking for. Perfected Strike. Unfortunately, we will take quite a lot of damage here. Dexterity Potion. Okay, Battle Trance Stoke. Exhaust your hand. Add one random card into your hand for each card exhausted. Sure. Draw me cards when applying Vulnerable. It is the Dissimilipede. Okay, Cruelty. Ultimate Defend, Flameberry. Okay, so you debuff, you buff. Take the Inflame. Buff the Iron Wave. That looks not good. I think I have to do this one. Play the Vicious. Defend. Bastia. Draw 2. Doesn't really help. I feel like I die here. Yeah, I die here. Fuck. Well, I got one further floor than, well, one more act than last time. The Stone Sword, I want to see what the upgrade is. Also new epoch, what? By accumulating score. Traitors. One of the many ancients knew grew jealous of the awe-inspiring will of the architect. She confided with a like-minded sibling, and together they create the most potent concoction, the Blight. Rin, deal 15 damage, 5 additional damage for each unique debuff on the enemy? I will probably never use that. Gain 1 strength, 1 dexterity, that's just absolutely great. 3 random attacks from your discard pile. That's also kind of funny. Silent again. Two card rewards from other. News Fury. Deal 10 damage, put up to 2 cards from your discard pile into your hand. 2 random relics. 1 strike and 1 defend. What are the relics? First time you lose HP, gain 3 and max health. Elites. I can see a way to fight 3, and that way we shall go. Just neutralize. Hit ya. Survivor. Let us see what we find build-wise. I do think I'm just gonna go for poison again. I do like me poison. Okay, 3 more strikes. Prepared, bouncing flask, but actually go with shivs. If we find an envenom, we can copy it. We can combine it. Also, she draws so many cards in the first turn. Yeah, just neutralize, blade dance, shiv. I do find it funny that the shivs can deal more damage than the strikes if you have the accuracy. Aroma of Chaos. Upon trudging through a thick underbrush and making it a clearing, you're hit with an unplaceable nostalgia. It makes a floral sense, putrid can something else entirely. The scent grows stronger with each step, and you feel as though the world around you is warping and twisting. Overcome with a sense of shifting chaos, you begin to lose your sense of self. In turn, control could upgrade a card. What would I want to upgrade? 4 shivs, that's not bad. 6 block and 2 shivs. I think I'd rather transform a strike. And we get accuracy. Perfect. You give in and your mind drifts. You see yourself communing with friends, fighting as a team, enduring great foes. Is this a dream, a reality, somehow both? Many sets of eyes perceive you in your dreams. Who are they? You're waking after an unknown amount of time. The aroma weakens and its effect fades as you regain clarity. When stabilizing, you're more clear-headed than ever. What were those eyes? Okay, we can neutralize. Cloak and dagger. Defend. Accuracy. So the shiv deals 8 damage. Now, there is the other thing which gives your shivs, they hit all enemies. And I feel like with that, with those two, the shivs are gonna be wrecking shit. Now, I'd like an infinite blades. Taking an adrenaline. Right, we will... I don't think we need to survive it, but I will anyway. Doesn't really matter. Strike you. Adrenaline. Play the accuracy. So now... the shivs do wreck things. You deal 12 damage. Oh, you have the constrict. Blade Dance will kill him. Well, we're just defending today. Blade Dance will still kill him. So much for that. Another strangle, another strangle. Scare, piercing whale. Skip. Do I want to upgrade anything? 6 additional. Yeah, go upgrade the accuracy. So they do 10 damage instead of 8. It's the statue. Get me my accuracy. That is not accuracy. Okay, so now we're gonna get punched. We can block a little bit. The shiv's dealing amazing. Doing amazing here. Toss a strike. Cloak and dagger. Strike shiv. Blade dance. No. Survivor. Defend. Defend. Strike for 7 or block for 5. I think I'd rather block because I can't kill anyway. Cloak and dagger, neutralize, strike, shiv. Now, perfect. Parrying shield. A storm of steel. Discard. Add 1 shiv into your hand for each discarded card. Smith. 1 shiv plus, which is 6 damage. I think, does that matter much whether I take... It is an entire discard, so we can actually kind of combine it with Sly cards. Bowler hat, more money. Upgrade the cloak and dagger. And then, this guy. Well, we will just hit you. Accuracy. Neutralize. Blade Dance. Storm of Steel. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have the fan of blades yet. Which would absolutely wreck this fight. But not really most other bosses, I feel like. Okay, the Storm of Steel apparently good enough. Pinpoint, cost 1 less for each skill plate this turn. Probably not gonna happen. Now I have to go left. Actually, I could have gone to the fire, but it's fine. Having taken the wrong path, you lost unprepared and the inevitability of death is approaching. What do? I will lose 8 HP. I think I have enough health. You hack and slash your way through the jungle, but it goes on and on. You sustain yourself on strange fruits, crunchy bugs, and drink the nectar of growing plants, but you start feeling paranoid. But then you find a clearing. A trail and some gold coins cut in the ground. Amongst the coins are some crudely drawn maps. Problem solved. Tablet of Truth. You defeat a pair of guardian kin, make your way into a protected vault. Inside is a tablet with familiar inscriptions. The intuition tells you this language. I just smashed this. Stab is smashed to pieces, and you expel from the tablet sees in your body. You feel refreshed. I actually made a new Pathfinder character earlier. I found out yesterday that apparently there is a new... there are 2 new classes. The Necromancer and the Runesmith. I made a Necromancer earlier. See how it goes. Not sure if how I feel about him, not gonna lie. Well, Necromancer, I made a type of Necromancer. It is a, like, offensively minded melee Necromancer, which is weird in itself, but he has a great axe. I named him Krull because I got Dragon Felix lately. I will probably change that. Planisphere. When you enter a question mark, I heal 5. Get me a backflip. Smith, upgrade the backflip. Gain 8 block. I had hoped it would draw more cards. Well, gain 2 energy. What are you? Ah, you are the... We will neutralize. We will blade dance. Slice you. Backflip. Unfortunately, not the accuracy. Cloak and Dagger, Survivor, Defend away, Strike, Shiv, Shiv. Accuracy, Adrenaline. Defend. The strikes deal less damage than the shivs. Actually, I think I might have gotten him to 150 with that. Backflip. Well, we will use the Survivor to toss a Defend first, then Cloak and Dagger for 2 shivs. This feels like the weakest of the bosses here. Oh, that was from the... I was thinking, didn't I have the Corsetting? No, I have the with Buckler. Ringing. What do? You can only play 1 card this turn. Well, in that case, it'll be the one that gives me the most block. Shivya. Defend. Storm of Steel for a Shiv. That actually doubled the damage on my strike. That's kind of busted. Shivya. Ringing? Yeah. You hit for 18. I need to block that, so... Holy shit. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm blocked by ringing. Are you shitting me? I could have maybe guessed, but that kind of annoys me as well. Well. I blew that one. Should have just defended, but I was like, yeah, that could work, because I'm not playing them, they just played automatically. No, apparently I'm still playing them. Bit annoying. But whatever. I'll take a random relic. We get wall paint. Upgrade 2 random skills, which is going to be defense because I don't have any other skills. On the left there are 3, so that way we go. Zap the fan strike. Strike dual cast. Zap the fan strike. Actually just dual cast him. Shadow Shield, Rocket Punch. Do 13 damage wrong cover. Whenever you create a status reduce cost to 0. I'll take a Shadow Shield. Channel me more orbs. Defend, strike, strike. Zap, defend, defend. Yeah, the Dark Orb will absolutely just wreck him. Ship in a bottle. 10 block. Next turn, gain 10 block. Gain 2 focus. Gain 2 focus each turn. This turn for each unique orb you have. Or gain 2 focus this turn. I'll take the hotfix. I think you can upgrade that to not have exhaust. Fend, strike, dual cast. Now I just need to get the... Actually, he just dies. Thanks to focus. I will take... a cool-headed or a glacier? Take a cool-headed. 134 is not enough money, so... the normal path we go. Get me a cool-headed. Get me a hotfix. Get me a dual cast. That is enough damage that I care. Zap, Shadow Shield. Zap, defend, defend. Of course we hit this guy twice. Defend, defend. That's a bunch of dazed. Shadow Shield. Dual caster. Strike him, strike him. Boot sequence. Oh, gain 2 orb slots. Absolutely. Yes, we will cooperate. Have a Shadow Shield. I kind of want to upgrade this because I think you lose the... what is it? I think you lose the exhaust on it. Zap. Strike, strike. Okay, the Darkness Orb will kill him. A loop. Yes. Do I want to go to an event or... Actually, I have to go left because this elite... Yeah. Can't go left from the other elite. Zap, defend, defend. Now I kind of just need to throw out all of my... Aww, would have loved to play. Well, we will play the loop. And a hotfix, and a strike, and a strike. Capacitator, zap, defend. Have a Shadow Shield and a cool-headed. Have a zap that actually just kills him. The Darkness Orb still kind of just... Stop your channel on glass. Yes. So glass is a new orb that wasn't in the first game, I know. Channel X Lightning, Rocket Punch. Return your hand for the first turn of combat. Just take me to Mayhem and a cool-headed. Could use a heal. What do you use? Start your second turn, gain 2 energy. That's not bad. Yeah, play the Capacitator into Mayhem. What do we get? Strike. A loop, Shadow Shield, strike him. This is only for attacks, yeah. Play the spinner. You hit for 23. So this cool-headed hotfix. Defend, defend. We just need to survive, because I'm pretty sure we don't face anything important until... Wonderful. Block potion, that helps. Time you play 10 skills, gain 7 block. Channel 1 plasma. Plasma gives energy. I will heal. Okay, we are actually fighting things before the next fire. Yeah. Loop, spinner, shadow shield, hotfix, and a strike. Play the fusion, the plasma. At the start of turn, gain ember, and evoke, you gain 2 ember. Plasma is unaffected by mayhem, because, yeah, that would be kind of busted. It's a strength potion, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, defragment. Perfect. The thunderstorm would also have been good, I think, but can't have everything. You hit for 7. I think the capacitator can wait. You apply frail. The frail, thankfully, does not work on... I don't want to use my dual cost. Does unfortunately not work on the frost orbs. Good. Have a shadow shield. Have a loop. Defragment. That was a bunch of hits. Hotfix. We will cool-headed. Zap. Cool-headed. Shadow shield. Strike you, strike you. Strike him dead. You hit for 13. But we can block for 8. Yeah, I can't play the spinner here. Cool-headed, lovely. Strike him. Do I dual cast? Yeah, dual cast him, that kills. Swift potion, boost away, synthesis. Negative 14 on the next power you play costs 0. That is good for powers that cost more than 3. But I don't have any that costs more than 2. I think I skip. Now you, thankfully, don't really do a whole lot on the first turn. Yeah, that should be fine. I take 2 here. Right, loop, perfect. Defragment, cool-headed. I think I want to use the shadow shield here. Strike, defend, actually just draw me. Cool-headed, hotfix, strike, that should kill him this turn. And the glass will kind of just rip through these guys. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, Captain's Wheel. Block in the 3rd turn. Chaos. Channel 1 random orb. gain 2 orb slots. I'll channel 1 random orb. And now we can have a rest, which is probably going to be necessary. It is you, the Phantom. We will start with a Mayhem and a Defend. The Mayhem being a free card every turn is kind of always worth it, I feel like. You hit for 12, we already blocked that, so we're good. Now we're gonna take a big hit though. Actually, we don't, because it's the 3rd turn and the Captain's Wheel has triggered. Lovely. Bonk. Nothing. Still take the wounds, which is absolute travesty. Play Cool-Headed for free, play the Spinner, play a Zap, strike you twice. And now we basically just get the... get the free orb every turn. Which does evoke additionally. I take 3. Okay, that's fine. Now, however, I would like to not take that much damage. Unfortunately, I can't really prevent it. 15. 12. More glass. Cool-Headed, Cool-Headed. Zap. Strike him. We will Shadow Shield. Random Orb. Great stuff. Fish or Signal Boost. Next power you played an additional time. Generic, I'll take just another defragment. Signal Boost is cool, but you can't really combine it with a Mayhem. Well, you can combine it with a Mayhem. Select see 15 cards from the region. Choose any number of them to add to your deck. Shiny orbs, how work? Ouch! You may reroll each card once. Replace Cracked Core with Infused Core. Start off each combat channel 3 lightning. Lightning deals 1 additional damage. Absolutely. So we can take at most 2. And I think I'll go this way so I can have 2 fights and then a shop. Yeah, Mayhem. Defend. So you're gonna be a little shitter. Okay, this doesn't block against it, against my wonderful lightning. Take your stone card back. Definitely want the capacitor back. Whenever you play a power gain ember, yes, that is probably really good if I have it in my opening hand, and I think you can make that innate. Shadow Shield, Fusion. Now we can Spinner, Chaos, channel some glass, strike you. We don't really have enough cards. You deal 23. We will Cool-Headed first. Capacitor. Defend. Lightning hit you. And he's immediately stunned. Subroutine. Defragment. Mayhem. Defend. Another defragment. Channel random orb, which is a frost. Focus strike, ball lightning. What do we get from you? Tempest, channel X lightning, hailstorm. If you have frost, deal 6 to all. I will take price 5 for the potions. I will take a hailstorm and a cold snap and a tempest. And then we toss a strike. You are vulnerable. Unfortunately, we do not have the relevant cards. Which kind of blows, because we take 15 here. Yeah, I think I want to find... Mayhem... Spinner. I will capacity... I should have done the subroutine first. Well, Shadow Shield, Channel 1 Lightning. Cool-headed. Chaos plays a lightning, that's fine. No flex potion for me. Synthesis, another cold snap. That I'll take. We will definitely play the Mayhem. And then just channel a random orb, which is another lightning. Incredible. Okay, ball lightning. Grant. We will defragment, spinner, zap, and have 2 defense. There is, I think, a rare power that hits all, makes it so that lightning hits all enemies. That was in the first game. I do not know if there still is, because for one simple reason, the glass exists now. Alright, we will definitely loop. Capacitor, defragment. Cool-headed. Well, the Tempest does nothing. Yeah, just send it. Subroutine, bit late, but whatever. Do I just channel lightning 6 times? Yeah, of course I just channel lightning 6 times. Cool-headed, cold snap. Can 8 block channel 1 glass? Sure. Not entirely sure how you can 8 block with glass, but I'll take it. Mayhem. Defragment. Play a strike, play a cold snap. Defend, hotfix. Channel 1 lightning, channel 1 lightning. Cold snap for free. Gaswork, capacitor. Tempest. Channel 1 lightning. 1 entire lightning. Subroutine. Loop. Hailstorm. Defragment. Shadow Shield. Absolutely hilarious. Super critical gain 4. Gunk up. Deal 5 star 3 times at a slime to discard pile. Gain 4 energy. If I can combine that, if I have that and the... what is it? You just cost 0, you're not innate. Fuck. In that case, I'll just take more focus. I think, actually, the Mayhem costs 1. I think that's worth it. What do we get? Every 3 turns, draw 1 card? Yeah. Fine. It is you! You start with a subroutine. That is hilarious. That is great. Unfortunately, that doesn't really do a whole lot. Now, we will have 6 block and you hit us for 21, which kinda sucks. But we will get stronger. And you will not. Actually, you will, but it's fine. Glasswork, fusion, cold snap. Have a hotfix, why not? A loop, defragment, hailstorm, all of that is free. And I think he just dies now. No, he doesn't. He kills me. Wait. Oh, I forgot the hailstorm. Lasting candy. Every other combat you counter once get additional power. Overclock, hailstorm, glacier. I'll take a glacier. I want to go to that fire so we can rest before the next elite. Shadow shield, loop. Right, so we can fusion. Chaos, ball lightning, glasswork, cold snap. Subroutine, cool-headed. Supercritical, cool-headed. Defend, strike. I don't think I need to invoke here. The supercritical into a Tempest I think would be amazing. Defragment again. Capacitor. Channel 2 lightning. And now I think you just die. Strike, cold snap, chaos, zap. Yeah. Iteration, feral. Okay, we will have a rest here. It is you. We will start with a mayhem. We will again take a bunch of damage on the first turn. Any enemy that attacks in the first turn will deal us stupid amounts of damage that we didn't want to take. Free strike. I think I'll play the glacier here. Actually, no, play the shadow shield. That should be enough block. Shuriken. Lose one obstacle. Can't. No. Compact against a block. Transform on status cards. No. Skip. I'm not entirely sure how if the shuriken is gonna be useful to me. Cool-headed. You deal 8 times 2, so this is 8. I think I'll defragment. So I take 5. Super critical means I can play everything. Defragment, channel 1 plasma, glacier, strike, yeah. I still have 4 ember, so I didn't even need the super critical. Subroutine, cool-headed, mayhem, cold snap, block, dual cost. I have way too much block. I have also way too many days. We will hailstorm. Do I just... I think ball lightning and then tempest is better. A regen potion that I'll take. The flex potion I don't think is ever going to be useful. You can have this on innate, I think. No, it increases the block. Right, rest. I will need to have some more health. It is this guy. Thankfully, this guy doesn't attack in the first turn. Meaning we can just... actually just, like, channel lightning 7 times. Drink this one. Sure, why not? Not having any of the powers in the first turn definitely blows, though. Well, the subroutine will help. Hailstorm. Genetic algorithm. Fusion for a plasma. Hotfix. Defend. Take 8. A creative algorithm would be kind of funny. Free frantic escape. I'll take that. Right, play the spinner. A frantic escape. Shadow shield. Ball lightning. Chaos. I had hoped for a plasma. The plasma I feel like is the rarest. We will defragment. Frantic escape. Cool. Had yeah, we need more block. Cold snap. Defend for free. Use this. A cold snap. Another frantic escape. We block for 28, so we take 2. Actually, we don't because it just dies. Another spinner. Creative AI for a random power. Evoke your rightmost orb X times is always kind of funny. At the end of your turn, evoke your leftmost orb. I'll take the creative AI. Construct. No weapons. Have this. Start of your turn, gain 7 block. You may cook. Add 1 whistle. I'll take the 7 block for free. Wait, is he called Tanks? He's called Tanks. Well, thanks a lot, I guess. I think I'll go on the left side. Yeah, I'll go on the left side. Event, shop, event. It is you. Well, we can defragment. Fusion for a plasma. Hotfix for a bit extra damage. Should have done that before I could channel the plasma, but sometimes I'm an idiot. Honestly, getting 7 free block every turn feels really strong. We will... Do I still not have the subroutine? He hits for 30, meaning I do not want to use my creative AI. Take 7. Tempest. Did it just channel 3 lightnings? Without using any of my... Oh, should have played the cool-headed first for the Hailstorm. That would have killed him. Sweeping Beam, take another hotfix. That's actually the upgraded one that doesn't exhaust. Hungry for mushrooms. Draw 2 for your card at the start of each combat. Raise your max HP by 20. No. Upgrade the fusion so it doesn't exhaust anymore. That is good. I will take that. Chill. Bulk up. Hologram. The effects of your X-Cost cards increase. Absolutely. Also take the Gorget. That means I have 11 block in the first turn just for free. Create a custom card. Make a power. Powers cost 1 less. If the upgrade a random card of the combat, I feel like you block 15, you deal more than that damage. Get me a random attack. Sure, get me a focused strike. I had hoped it might kill him, but it did not. Well, lose 2 max health. Yeah, play the spinner for free. Hotfix, Glasswork, Glacier, Cold Snap, and a Zap. Have a genetic algorithm, definitely play that, and then just channel Tempests. Channel. 3 orb slots, I'll take. You. Subroutine. I think I just do Glacier. Still take 8. Well, Mad Science. Powers cost less. Capacitator for free. Actually better than free, because now it just gives me back energy. The creative AI costs me 1 at this point. Defragment for free, Hailstorm for free. At this point I have so many orb slots, I'll take a bulk up. Another Hailstorm, Mayhem for free, Spinner for free. Again, better than free even. Defragment, another Spinner. Cool-headed, Hotfix, Defend, Strike, Dualcast. So much lightning. Eternal Feather. The X+1 lightning. Yeah, that's 3 lightning I get from that with the Chemical X. Akabeko for 8 extra damage. That will not matter all that much. First power withdraw 2 on the Mad Science. Shuriken for Orichalcum. Do I have? I have so the Orichalcum will never trigger. I will take a Vajra. I have to take one of them, and the Tuning Fork was the one I cared for least. Channel me some lightning. Actually, no damage take. Okay, we take some damage. We will play a Mad Science, Hailstorm, Fusion, Creative AI, Hotfix, and a Zap. Your upgrades are no more. Play a free Spinner, Defragment, definitely you. Spinner for free. Cool-headed for a free Capacitator, and then the Shadow Shield. I think the Ball Lightning is the least relevant. Echo Form, Glacier, Glasswork, Hotfix. Absolutely ridiculous. I love it. So many orb slots. Fair in a bottle. That's just a free heal. We have the Shuriken and the Kunai. Gain 2 focus this turn for each unique orb you have. I do actually have a lot of different orbs now, so that might be worth it. I want to upgrade that to see if we... I should have gone to the right, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should have gone to the right. Fuck. Well, whatever. Subroutine. Hailstorm. Cool-headed. Defragment. He gets himself some ads. Get me a Chaos, a Spinner. You hit for 16 and 18. However, I'm not sure I can kill you. Oh wait, the Hailstorm, I forgot. So you only hit for 18, we're fine. Genetic Algorithm just to buff it. Cool-headed. Mad Science, draw 2 more. Fuck, would have loved to play the Creative AI here, but unfortunately not. Also, I have 67 block for some fucking reason. Mayhem, Capacitator, Defragment, Glasswork. I have too much shit, too much Ember, and not enough cards to play them. I need card draw, I guess. Hotfix for free. Hotfix. 4 Focus. Actually, yeah, I don't have any Frost right now. He actually kills... No, he doesn't. He quite... I am very close to dying. That is bad for me. And my heart. I have 1 health. That is not enough. Echo Form. First card you play each turn. Get me another cool-headed for more card draw. Do I so... Oh wait, I have the fairy. It is 4 of the stupid biters. They hit for... How much is this? You hit for 22. Thankfully. We have the hailstorm. Defragment, ball lightning you. Just cold snap him, I guess. Fusion. I did not take a single damage there. I like that. Get me a Glacier. I will have to rest. I would love to do other things, but I will have to rest. And you are the Weird Hourglass. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 3 damage, and you, every 6 cards, add a Wither to your hand. Well, we start with the Mad Science. Defragment, Cool-Headed. Fusion. And I will use the Dexterity Potion, and then we just channel Free Lightning. Alright, Defragment. Glacier. Defend, strike, because I have enough Ember anyway. Now we can Mayhem. Capacitator. Cool-Headed. For a genetic algorithm. Chaos gets me another Frost. Channel me like 3 lightnings. I don't need that many Frosts. A Capacitator. Cold Snap. You hit for 29, so we will just hotfix. You block for, that's 24. That is enough. Actually, I forgot the Wither. Okay, we will... Creative Eye, very nice. Cool-Headed, draw, Hailstorm. Alright, play a subroutine. First time you play it, whatever. It's free. I don't have glass right now, so just play this, play us up. Don't need to play the Glacier here. Storm. Whenever you play a power, channel 1 lightning. Channel a random orb. Actually, hotfix first, channel a random orb. Cold snap. I will take massive amounts of damage now, but I still do have power channel 1 lightning. Absolutely busted. I love it. 3D fragment. Play you, Glasswork, Glacier. And then he dies. Okay, defect is done. Lovely stuff. What are you doing here? Random goblet lines. Repair you? Make me. He does not care. $200 more gold, yeah. Actually, we were under 40 minutes, really? Felt a lot longer than that. Doesn't it show somewhere how long you took? Oh. Maybe I have to enable a timer. Regardless, 2 new epochs. Beat Act 3 3 times. Seeds. Enamored by the growth and stability of flora and fauna, the architect spends decades researching and refining them. And so, at last, the penultimate creation, the ancient seeds, are complete. The siege, which turned out to be failures, the mistakes, were placed in a heavy coffer and hurled into the ocean's depths. Customizable runs and seeds. Civilization. The reopening. Societies and cultures from around the world make a pilgrimage to the Spire as it becomes a trading hub of the world. Slowly, a burgeoning metropolis began to form at its base. Mixing puzzle blocks. At the start of each combat, add a random card in your hand. It's free to play this turn. Double basin if you did not play any attacks during your turn, gain 4 block. At the start of each combat, deal 9 damage to all enemies. Hello, hello, the defect. In the scrapyard, the Tvik pondered its patent purpose. Is being okay at a host of functions not desirable? Do we all need to excel at a distinct function? While processing these questions, hello, pops out another construct. Hello, defect responds. My name is Flaw. Start each combat with 1 focus. The data disk that I like. At the start of each combat, channel 1 dark. The first time you channel 7 more each combat, deal 30 damage to all enemies. Okay. Resolving bugs. Defect and Flaw fast became friends and exited the scrapyard. It was sad there. They returned to the Spire's mid-floors and are met with a massive bug infestation. The pair get to work in an attempt to reduce the bugs to a reasonable level. To focus potion, channel dark up for each of your orb slots, and gain 2 orb slots. Okay. Potions. Defect is still curious. You can change the senses to make runs progressively harder. Good. Well, not now. So next time is going to be the Ironclad and then the Silent, and we're just going to switch between these two until we get them as well. But for now, I thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you have a good night later on. And I hope you have a nice week. I won't. But I hope you do. Goodbye.